Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about connected subscription services. So right now, we've touched on a few things. We've touched on how to create services. We know what an internal versus an external service is. We know about the different environments and how a subscription service from the dev environment is going to be used to log into the application or API in the dev environment. We kind of understand all these concepts. We know that it's possible to move from one plan to the other within a service. And we know how to add users to a service. When once you have an account, you can add users. But one thing that we have not discussed is, let's say we had two services, okay, connecting to the same application, and we wanted to move users from one service to another service. Now, this could be happening for very, very niche reasons. Maybe, you have a legacy service with a certain scope, and, if your application has evolved and you created a new service that, opens up a new part of your platform, and maybe it's at a different pricing, and you do not want to change your legacy service that people subscribed to a while back. What you can do here is that you could basically just connect your new service to your old one, and then users are going to be able to migrate on their own terms from one to the other. All right, so right now we are in our support auth subscription service. This is an external service in a production environment. If we go into the configurations and we go over here to connected services, we see that there are no services that are connected to this service. And likewise, if we go into the account settings page, and of course, the URL to the account settings page is right here in the details page of this subscription service. If we go to the account settings page and we, log in, when we go to manage subscriptions, we see how to cancel a subscription. We see how to transfer licenses. We can change plans. We can add new users. All these things are possible. But right now, if we wanted to switch users from one service to another, there is no way to do it right now because there is no connected service. All right. So to connect a service, two things have to be true. These two services have to be connected to the same assets, meaning the same app or the same API. All right. So we're going to create another service to connect to our support auth application. I'm going to go ahead and create this new service. I'm going to call it the new support app service. I would just call it new support app service. All right. This is the new service. Also, the environments have to match. The other one was production. This is also going to be production. The service types have to match. The other one was an external service. So this one also has to be an external service. They both will connect to the same application, which is our support me application. And I'm just going to give this a sign up slug of support me dev 2. And I'm going to give this an account settings URL or slug of support auth 2. We're going to go ahead and save this, create a brand new plan. We're going to call this plan, I guess, new premium. This is all very random. It's going to be a paid plan per user. We're going to keep everything the same. Let's just change this to $300. And let's see, set up a one-time setup fee. Okay. What else? No, I'm just gonna keep everything the same. It's gonna add this plan. It's $300 a month. We're gonna go ahead and save this. And just before we do anything crazy, I'm just gonna go ahead and check to make sure I don't have any real payment methods on file. All right, let's refresh that real quick. Okay, I don't have any payment methods on file because I am currently subscribed to the free version. The last thing I would want to do is burn $300 on accident. All right, so let's not do that. So let's go back over here. So we have our plan set up. So the only thing to do after this would be to just go ahead and deploy our service. Now I'm going to go to the existing service and I am going to go to the configurations. I guess if I were to refresh the page, I would say that the new support app service is available to connect to. Why? Because these two services are connecting to the same assets. And by assets, I mean the same application. So because they are connected to the same application, we can basically connect these two services together. I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to go ahead and deploy this. So now if I go back over to the account settings, when your users get here and they go to the manage subscriptions, they can now move from their current service, right, to a new one, and then they can pick a plan to migrate to, right? And if you had 10 different users that you wanted to migrate, you can pick and choose what plans you want each one to migrate to. And then you click on the migrate all button, and then just like magic, you all will go from one service to another services plan. And that's it. Just like that, your users can now move from one service to another and still have access to your application. The alternative is that your users have to then cancel one account and then open another account, and that's just going to lead to churn. All right, let's not do that. All right, that's it for this video. See you in the next one.